Greetings from Victoria, and welcome to 2019. My name is QHHT, and I'm the author of 4 books in the spiritual genre: Dancing on a Stamp, Dancing Forever with Spirit, Dance of Heavenly Bliss, and Dance of Eternal Rapture. All of these books deal with my dialogue and then subsequent astral travels with my spirit guide, Albert. You can obtain more information on these books on my website, which is QHHT.com. I'm happy to announce that Santa Claus was very generous to me over Christmas, and he brought me a new USB microphone, which I'm using here today. And if anybody finds that the sound quality is too low, please leave a comment and I'll try another way to make sure that the sound is adequate for my videos. Before we get into the serious topic of today, I'd like to relate to you a funny story I heard recently. It seems that there's this old man who was on his deathbed, but he desperately wanted to take his money with him. So he summoned his priest, his doctor, and his lawyer to his bedside. He gave each of them $30,000 in cash and asked them to place that money in his coffin after he died. Well, at his funeral, each of the 3 men placed an envelope in his coffin before the lid was closed. But on the way back from the cemetery, the priest broke down into tears and confessed that he had placed only $20,000 cash into the envelope because he needed $10,000 to buy a new crucifix for his church. Well, then the doctor confided that he had placed only $10,000 into the envelope because he needed $20,000 for a new machine for his hospital. Well, the lawyer was aghast. He said, "I'm ashamed of both of you. I want you to know that when I placed my envelope in the coffin, it contained my personal check for the full $30,000. The serious question for today is, does hell exist? The short answer is no, hell does not exist. This answer was given to me from the information I received from the higher self during my many QHHT sessions, and information that I got from Albert during my many astral travels with my spirit guide. This answer may surprise many, especially if you were raised as a Christian. I was raised as a Roman Catholic, and I was taught that if I died with a mortal sin in my soul, I would be sent to hell to burn in the fires forever. This is a scary thought indeed. But the truth is, hell does not exist. It was a fiction created by religious holy men as the means to control the masses. And that has worked very well over the ages, because that concept of hell has filled pews every Sunday by people who are too afraid to take a risk that hell did not exist, and they wanted to make sure that they ended up in the right place after they died. But the reality is much different from what they taught. The fact is that when our physical bodies die, our souls all return to the spirit side, which is our true home, the place that we came from before we incarnated as humans. There is no judgment or punishment after we die, because we all return to the spirit side to enjoy the blissful peace and happiness of the place that we call our true home. This happens no matter what we did during our lives on earth. And this means, of course, that even serial killers and terrorists go back to the spirit side when their physical bodies die. This result may seem very unjust to a lot of people, but once we return to the spirit side, we will fully understand the cycle of reincarnation on the planet, and we will fully appreciate that this is how things work in terms of life on earth. We all incarnated as humans on earth to learn the lessons and face the challenges we needed for our growth and the evolution as souls. And all lives, even the bad ones, will provide us with the lessons we need to enhance our knowledge and wisdom. So have no fear. When you die, your soul will return to the spirit side, no matter what you did on earth, where you will be reunited with all of your loved ones who've passed on before you, and where you'll be able to enjoy the peaceful bliss, happiness, and joy that is there for everyone on the spirit side. That's all for now, folks. Enjoy your journey, and remember to keep on dancing.